My name's Alicia and I'm new here, so that means you're new here too. Today I'm going to be doing my first TBR jar because I have books here that I just can't seem to stop buying. So, this is my first TBR jar video, so
New fave.
welcome. So, let's open this up and get started. All right, so like I said, this is my first ever TBR jar to pick my June reads because all of these books excite me and I just can't help myself. And I need something to tell me what to read. Okay, first pick of the TBR jar. I don't have a ton, but I do have some in here that I wrote. Let's see what the TBR jar gives us. These are prompts, so we're going to find out together. I almost dropped my jar on the floor. Let you guys read that first. A book that takes place in space. I think that I wrote this for a very specific book because okay, so the book that I wrote that prompt for specifically because I am not a big sci-fi fan was Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I hear this is an amazing book, so I'm actually excited to get this on my TBR list because I have not even tried to pick this up and it's not even on my shelf of TBR here. So we're gonna go ahead and add this to the TBR for June. I'm excited. I'm gonna put them right here. Let's pick our next prompt. I will let you see first. Read a sequel to a series you've started. Okay, so all of those are brand new series that I have yet to start. So I have the option of Enchantra. I've got the Songbird of the Heart of Stone. I actually think that that's it. So it looks like I'll be choosing one of these two. They're both fantasy books. I think I'm gonna go with Enchantra because I read Phantasma about a month ago and I actually loved it. I hear that this one is even better. So we're putting Enchantra as our second book on our June TBR. All right, I didn't even say how many books I was gonna pick. The most I've ever read in a month is 5, and I do need to be able to pick something off of my Kindle as well. So I think I'm gonna choose 4 physical books and 2 Kindle books. And I have something else to choose my Kindle books on because I do also have Kindle Unlimited and I can't help myself but buying new books. So let's choose our third book on our physical. This is actually kind of fun, guys, because it like chooses for you without you having to even think about it. Okay, this one's a small one. Okay, it says a cozy read. I'm in the middle of reading a cozy read right now, but I think that my only cozy reads right now are Green Teeth. This one looks so fun. Do you see like her in there? And also, this is another series that I found by Sarah Beth Durst, who is the author of The Spell Shop, and I absolutely loved that book. I've had this one on my TBR longest, and this one's part of a series, so I think we're gonna go with Green Teeth. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and choose our 4th physical book for our June TBR. Okay, seems like it's a bigger one than the last one. See first, a book with an animal companion. There's the Knight and the Moth, but I wouldn't consider that an animal. I don't know. I don't really want to start a series yet because this one may have an animal companion, It doesn't seem as if there's any specific animal in this, even though it does have this animal-like creature on the front. So I think I'm actually going to pick another prompt because I'm not. We're going to choose a different prompt. I'll let you guys see it first. Start a new series. Okay, so let me come back and I will show you the series that I have. Okay, so like I said, I have the Queens of Renthia by Sarah Beth Durst. That's a cozy fantasy. I've got the Lies of Lena, which is a little spicier Why Choose romance book. I've got the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber, which I did read the Caraval series and I actually loved it. I have the One Dark Window duology, and then I have the Lights Out duology. I also have the Caught Up coming soon. So I think I think we're gonna go with Lights Out by Navessa Allen, and I'm excited. I'm super excited. Plus, look at this, you guys. It's so fun, and like the pages, sprayed edge pages. I'm so excited to get my other one as well. Okay, so now that we've chosen our 4 physical books for June, let's go ahead and choose our 2 Kindle books. And I'm doing this by using a spinning wheel on my iPad. So let's go ahead and spin. And we got Avalon Tower. I'm so excited for this, you guys. I wanted to buy this book, but it's on Kindle Unlimited. And with all these books that I've bought, I just can't justify not reading on my Kindle. So yay, I'm so excited. Avalon Tower it is for our first Kindle Unlimited, and we're gonna go ahead and spin for our second Kindle book and last book on our June TBR. It auto corrected. It's supposed to be Fairy-Dale. That's a pretty big book, I think. So this is me being very optimistic about my reading this month. Like I said, the most books I've ever read is 5, and that was because I blew through Phantasma. The last 125 pages were just over like one night, like 2 hours that I just pushed through it. All right, friends. So for our June TBR, our 6th book, this is what we got. We got Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, Enchantra by Kaylee Smith, Green Teeth. This is a debut novel by Molly O'Neill. Lights Out by Navessa Allen. And we got Fairy-Dale. I don't know who it's by. And we also got Avalon Tower. I'm so excited and feeling super optimistic about this month. These are pretty decent sized books, and I do believe that our Kindle Unlimited choices are pretty big themselves. So anyways, thanks guys for joining me on my first TBR, and I apologize for the screaming outside.